Do 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 do. Yeah, what is happening, everybody? Welcome back to another episode, and happy Sunday. And if you're not watching this on Sunday, I suppose happy day, isn't it? I don't know what day you're watching it on. Now, today in this video, we're going to talk about my beloved van, Barry. The time has come that I have a big problem with Barry, to be honest with you, and it's not what you might think. So let's have a look at that. So some of you might think that the problems with this van would be something to relate to do with maybe electrics, possibly AdBlue, possibly faults with the van. Absolutely not at all. My biggest problem with Barry is he's not big enough. So my big plan today with this video was, because today is Saturday, so I'm actually filming this today and it's released tomorrow morning, is time. And I find with Barry, I'm losing a lot of time because he's not big enough and I can't do enough with him. Now this van, I'm going to bring you with me today to show you kind of what he gets up to and what he's used for. The main thing I suppose he's used for really is getting me around the country and doing mobile fit outs, and also bringing Grant Auto House, our mobile shop, to the customer, because we don't have a premises, so to speak. Like, we are based here at my house, and this is a part of my business here. This is like our storage. Obviously it's our workshop, our valet and bay, the whole shebang, right? But this is a big problem because I'm kind of not situated near any of my customers, so everything has to go in the van to them most of the time. So Barry he's just shy of 42,000 kilometres since November. So he has got around the country a lot since November, and I've been away for a couple of weeks in between that as well. So he's a very, very busy little van, and he is brilliant. He is brilliant. And since the last time you have seen Barry, he has got some upgraded extras. Now the van is a bit dirty today. My plan was to wash it, but I just don't have time. So biggest upgrade was the 18-inch Ava alloys with load bearing tyres. That was one thing I wanted, because the worst thing about a van, I did it with my Caddy a couple of years ago. If you haven't seen the Caddy, go back and look at a few other videos of when I did a wash and talk with it. But the biggest problem with the Caddy was I put 19s on it and basically a layer of paint for tyres. So I got the bigger tyres on Barry, which is absolutely excellent. Also, he looks a bit rogue as well. He looks a bit more sporty, which is what we like. We might have tinted the windows, or maybe it might just be the light you're looking at the camera. So yeah. Window tints, wind deflectors, also got the roof bars, got the side bars, and that's really just about it. He didn't really get a lot, even though it looks like there's a bit done to him. He hasn't got that much done. And also got the front strip on the window, because the windscreen in these are massive and you need a sun strip because the sun visors just don't do enough. So yeah, I don't know what to do with him now. This is my biggest dilemma, because we have ordered Barry's replacement, and Barry's replacement is imminent and could be here in as little as 6 weeks. I was planning on holding off to registering it till the new year, but I don't think I'll have a choice in the matter, unfortunately. So Barry could potentially be for sale to you guys. Now, I'll do some work here and we'll talk it through. Before anyone says it, I am very aware of how much of a mess this place is behind me, because this week particularly was a really, really busy week for us. Sorry. It was a really, really busy week for us, because we spent a lot of time out on the road, because my father is having trouble with drivers at the moment, trying to hold on to some, or get them in the main thing. So there. So here's a perfect example of why Barry isn't big enough for me, right? Literally just as I thought I was about to go, so I have a couple of call outs to do today, right? I have to do one in Dublin and one in Meath, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically I'm doing a call out in Meath and Dublin. I also have to do a post run, which was all those boxes that you're seeing on the back, and out of nowhere I get a shout, can I do 2 more boxes of P&S Interior Express? By the way, this video is sponsored by GrantAutohouse.com. If you'd like to get any cleaning chemicals, truck accessories, anything like that, please head over to GrantAutohouse.com. Only plug I'll get this video, because, sorry, I don't like making everything a big sales pitch. Anywho, I was just about to leave, right? I was just about to go film this video, and then my phone pings twice, 2 more orders for this stuff to go out. This is now officially sold out, so now I have to go get more of this. So, see my problem. I can only pick up so much stock that will fit in the van or fit on that shelf over there. And the second I get it, it's gone. And I spend my whole time running around lifting stock constantly. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, it isn't my job, but I need a better process than this because that's wasting a lot of my time. Do you get me? So, yeah, we have to pack up 2 of these orders. And also, just as I went to pack these orders, I realised I'm also out of boxes as well. So, that's brilliant. This is absolutely fantastic out here. So, yeah, the joys of being self-employed and being a one-man band, it's difficult enough, like. Yeah, I don't want to be coming across as I'm complaining because I don't want to complain because I love my job. It's just I need a better process to do this, which means I had to order a replacement for Barry because he's just simply not big enough. Which is a fantastic complaint to have, by the way. A fantastic complaint to have. I'm delighted that I have to do this, but also I'm a bit stressed as well because, you know, especially with the thing I'm after ordering, not only is it very exciting, it's also very daunting because I've had to borrow money to do this. But on the brighter side of things, I'm kind of happy about it because I have a couple of things in my favour with my business which kind of suit me great, which is like if I was to advise anyone on young people about going into their own business, paying rent is a big problem, you know what I mean? If you have to pay rent, it's going to suck most of your profit out every month. I don't have to pay rent, I just have to have a van and, you know, I have to charge for call out. So technically the van doesn't really cost me anything, but it doesn't make me anything, if you get what I mean. So, I'll put the 2 labels on these orders and then we'll put them in the van and then we'll go. Yeah, running out of room. Big style. Look at the state of this, like. This is, oh. Don't worry everyone, your orders get taken serious, diligent care of. However, Barry, he just ain't big enough. So, now what we gotta do is gonna head off to the post office, my local post office. Gonna get rid of all these. I'm not gonna film that bit because I don't want to see the post women because I get on great with all them. So I'm gonna go do the post run and then we'll get chatting on the way down the road. Say hello, Neil. I'm just down with Neil. We're out there fitting a set of our LED mats to his, new to him, 650, and also fitted his truck junkie curtains. We won't fall out with him over that. Now, lovely LED base. Now, as I said before, on all my TikToks and stuff, don't mind the creases, they all come out. And no air freshener and no cloth left behind. So, on to the next one. Thanks, bud.
Right, no worries.
Enjoying the Scania so far?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, she's some bus.
Yeah.
Well, you may wear with her, my man. Now, time for job number 2. Brand new FH540 5-axle in for leather mats, seat bases and curtains. Let's do it. So this is kind of what it looks like now. We've got the leather mats all stuck in. FH540 seat bases with room for clearance underneath the grab handles. Big gorgeous Volvo V in the centre. Smooth leather. All beautifully stitched the whole way along. You know what I mean, lads? You want quality, you give me a ring. But yeah, no, big thanks to Sean and John for letting me do their new FH540. So this is an absolute beast of a tipper. 540 horsepower, 5 axles. I think you can carry 32 ton. Don't know if that's legal or not, but a lot of lads are getting the 5 axles for more payload. So yeah, excellent, absolutely excellent machine. And best of luck to the 2 lads because they are very, very good customers of mine. And they're not really customers, they're more friends than anything else. And delighted that we get to do this for them. So the seat bases are wired up to the 12 volt. Now the lads have their own mechanic inside, so they're going to get them wired up with the side lights, which is what ideally I would tell most people to do. But if you're planning on changing jobs or whatever, or you might be getting a new truck, keeping the cigarette lighter on board is just a must. So yeah, we're going to tidy up our work here now, and then we'll end this video. So let's get going. Now, so I suppose I'm going to talk you through the good things and the bad things with this van. Luckily enough, there are very, very little bad things to say about Barry. The only thing that I will say about this Berlingo, there's two things actually I'll say that's bad with Barry. Well, I wouldn't even say it's that bad. It's just kind of a design flaw. I would say that the mirrors are a tiny bit too small. When you go to turn out, you have no idea what's beside you basically. A very, very bad blind spot in these vans. Now, it's not the only small van that suffers with blind spots. Most vans do suffer with blind spots, but this in particular, the blind spots are very bad in it. So every time you're pulling out, you nearly have your head at the windscreen trying to look out, see if there's anything beside you. The reason, probably one of the main reasons I wash this van nearly every day is because I need to see from the mirror in the shine on the side of the van if there's anything beside me. So just a top tip before you buy any Berlingo, that's one thing you should definitely look out for. The second thing is its engine. This engine, now, although its engine is completely fine for what I was using it for, it's not going to be the most powerful thing in the world. Everyone knows that. It's a 1.5 diesel van. I think it's 100 horsepower. I have no idea even what horsepower it is. I would imagine it's about 100. So it's a 1.5 HDI Peugeot engine. They use them in the Partners, the Pro Aces, whatever. You know, this engine is widely used. It's just missing a tiny bit. If it was a 2 litre, it'd be a tiny bit stronger, but everything else about the van has been absolutely fantastic. 6-speed gearbox, a very, very comfortable van. Very little road noise for a van compared to the likes of a Caddy and every other kind of smaller van. Great infotainment system in it. Speakers could do it being a tiny bit louder, but that's, you know, that's a hit and miss kind of a thing. Interior of it is massively bigger compared to the older Berlingo and compared to the Caddy. I found the room inside the cabin and having the 3 seats in the front of it are an excellent help. And yeah, just in general, he's been absolutely fantastic. He has been the best little van anybody could ask for, genuinely. And I'm in a position now where I don't know whether to sell it or keep it, because if I sell this and for our new machine that's coming, I'll probably need a secondary vehicle for myself in private use. So yeah, I don't know, I might sell it. But if anyone wants to buy it, send me an email, grantautohouse@gmail.com. It's a very, very reasonably priced van. And the main reason probably why I was even thinking about selling it is because, yes, I bought this privately. So what does that mean? Basically, if you're a business and you're trying to buy, just say, a commercial vehicle, you buy it to try and claim your VAT back, so it gets your VAT bill down, your VAT, value added tax. It's on most things you buy. Now, I bought this privately, so basically I paid the VAT up front as a deposit for the finance. So I paid about, I don't know, it was like £5 or something like that up front, and that covered the VAT on this van. And I purchased the van privately, so there is no VAT on this van. So if you were to buy it, ideally this would probably suit maybe an apprentice electrician or an electrician himself, just as a runaround van. It's like, for what it is, it's a very, very cheap van. And I'm going to leave everything the way it is on it to be for the new owner, and I'm also going to tax it for the year and DOE it for the year, so everyone has a fresh test. It's just been serviced in Bright Citroen in Swords, which is where I bought it from. And a big shout out to Stephen on the service desk in there. He got me out of bother before, because the only problem I ever had with this van overall was there was an issue with the AdBlue about 4 months in, so about 2 months ago, just before I went away on my honeymoon. It went into lit mode and I had an engine warning light on it. Luckily enough, I rang Stephen in Citroen. He told me to ring Citroen Assist if there's an engine warning light on it. It was towed to the garage within an hour, and I had a courtesy vehicle dropped outside my house about an hour after that, and it was fixed the next day. So, you know, I can't say fairer than that. It was only, apparently it could have been an AdBlue injector. I can't remember exactly what was wrong with it. But no, absolutely excellent. And look, come here, those things kind of happen. It's kind of common knowledge that the AdBlue injectors do go on days, but Citroen do replace them under warranty, fair play to them. So yeah, that's it really. I don't really have much else to say. So I'm going to end this video, lads. If you're interested in buying Barry, give me a shout on an email, or my phone number is all over our social pages. But yeah, what do you think our new machine is? And yeah, I'd like to hear your guesses. And the new machine is going to be a new series altogether, where I'm going to purchase it. It's basically going to be a standard enough vehicle, and we're going to do it up kind of like we did Barry. But I forgot to document Barry because we were busy building Grant Auto House. But anyway, lads, I will see you again next Sunday. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, helps us out here massively, and comment down below what you think our new machine is. Anyway, have a fantastic rest of your weekend, guys. I'll see you later.